probably wasn't not even 10 miles from here, out on 109. I was raised in my up until I was probably about 15. I chose to take a different direction in life. When I first started coming to church, God was working on me years before that, but I needed to change. I needed to do something different. He was working in me. There's people within this church that has helped me out with that, to get my walk with Jesus where it needs to be. We're all the same. We all have problems. I've had issues. I still I'm a job in progress for Jesus.
Come on, man. Come on, hallelujah.
And all of us are. Sometimes, you get yourself down and you think, man, I can't make it. But keep it in your mind, you can. The best thing you do is pray, get into the Word, listen to Christian music. Stop listening to the radio, the music that's going to affect you, that's got Satan in it, and all over it. Stop watching the movies that you used to watch that can affect you.
Come on, man. Hallelujah.
My mom passed away, 2 years, Jamie? 2 years ago. She was an ordained minister. My dad's an ordained minister. We had fought within, when I was in my 20s, 30s. And finally, I come to make amends with the And before she passed, within 2 years, I would talk to her a lot on the phones at night for hours. And she goes, I would talk to her about the church, about the people, congregation, things going on in the church. I would talk to her, and she had asked me one day, she goes, John, she goes, would you come to church and speak? I said, Mom, I'm not in that state of mind right now. I'm not where I need to be. And the only reason I didn't do it is because, one, I wasn't where I needed to be with Jesus. Since I was probably 18, I drank pretty much every day. I've been in rehab. I put myself in rehab for like 2 weeks. When I went there, it was, I think you're really bad. You're not, but you are. But you sit back and you look at some of the others that's in there that's throwing their lives away because of coke, heroin, whatever else. It was a struggle for me. I actually put myself in there and told my wife I got an issue, got a problem. I finally got out of there, cleaned up. Then we had my wife and I had a situation that happened in our life. We had a 4-year-old son that was killed in a car accident with my mother-in-law. And I went right back to it. Right up to drinking. I didn't care. My heart turned cold. I wouldn't let nobody in. Didn't want nothing to do with church. But before my mom passed away, she goes, John, she goes, will you do me a favor? Will you stop drinking? And you know what I told her? No. July 8th, or January 8th was the last day of it. Not thinking that was over because there's going to be influences there that's trying to push me to do it, but I got to get the mindset that I don't want no more of it.
Come on now.
And like I said, I'm a job in progress for Jesus.
Hallelujah.
I got to keep working at the things I need to change in my life.
Come on now.
And each and every one of you in here can do the same thing.
Come on now.
Keep strong in God. Keep strong in the Bible. Keep strong in prayer. Because that right there is what will pull you out of it. Same
Come on now.
Pull me out of it.
Amen.
And I love the fact that I can come to a church and have loving and caring people that can sit there and listen to me and talk to me, and I can open up to with myself to them.
Yes.
Like having my Aunt Jamie here is such a blessing. I talked to her when I first started coming here. I said, Aunt Jamie, just try it one time. Will you just come one time? That's all I ask. And when I talk to people about God or anything, I just tell them, come to church just one time and just try it out. I let that make their decision. Because if I can't change them by talking to them about Jesus, maybe something in the church can change them. But if they're not willing to change for themselves, you're not going to change them. All you can do is pray for them, keep them in your prayers, because it's their choice.
Come on now.
Like I say, I just felt I needed to testify. God's been working in me, been showing me things. There's a lady that comes here to church every now and then. Her name is Mary Jo. For like the past 3 weeks, I felt in my heart to pray for her. Thursday when I was on my way to church, I was hoping she would show up. And I was thinking about praying for her. Tears wanted to fall. Get to church, she never showed up. Friday I went into work, about, 9:30, I sent her a text that said, "Are you home?" I didn't know where she lived. I know about where she lived. Because my dad told me. I said, sent her a text, "Are you home?" I said, "I want to stop by and see you." She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Where are you at? I can meet you." I said, "Well, I'm at work right now." She goes, "Well, is that out on south of 15? I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'll meet you in the driveway." So I got off of work. I went there. I got out. I said, "Mary Jo," I said, "God has put it on my heart for 2-3 weeks now to pray for you." I said, "That's my dear." And she knew why I was there before I even actually said it. She said, "John, my body's going through things that I need this." And, I questioned myself: Is it God talking to me? Is it the Holy Spirit talking to me? Is that what it is? And when we got done, she goes, "John, I want to tell you that was Jesus that sent you." And each and every one of us needs to take that step of faith to try something, do something, whether it's do something in church, sing, play drums, or get involved in activities within the church. Because the more you get involved, the more you will grow in Jesus. Because you keep yourself surrounded quiet, that's what keeps you there.
Come on now.
Keep yourself in the church, in the love. And then as you grow, your fruits will produce. You'll be able to get out and be able to talk to other people about Jesus and get the same effect for them that you had. That's all.
Hallelujah.